Hello. Today has been quite the day. I am at a wedding, actually, not mine, but a girlfriend of mine. She got married to her sweetheart, and it's a wonderful beach wedding. While everybody's out playing in the water at night, I just decided that I'd be happier in my hotel room talking to you guys. Something interesting happened today that really, really upset me. Okay. I was watching a preacher, and he was doing a live online thing. And while he was preaching, there was an online chat going on by Christians. And they were talking about how, well, they were basically talking about people who smoke cannabis, marijuana. They acted like they were better than everyone and started pretty much bragging and putting people down that happened to use that, which to me felt like they were slapping every single cancer patient and epileptic and other serious issued patients in the face, just slapping everybody in the face with their holier than thou attitude. Like, those people aren't going to get ruptured. I mean, I couldn't believe how arrogant they sounded. Okay? And let me explain why. It doesn't matter what the subject is. When a Christian is acting like they are better than someone else, it's wrong, and it is not okay in God's eyes. You want me to prove it to you? All right. Let's check out Luke chapter 18, verse 11. Well, let's go ahead and start with verse 10 first. And this is not my Bible, it's the hotel Bible, Gideon's. But it's got the story, and that's what's important right now. So anyway, it starts at verse 10. It says, 2 men went up into the temple to pray. One was a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. The Pharisee, standing by himself, prayed thus, God, I thank you that I am not like other men, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week. I give tithes of all that I get. But the tax collector, standing afar off, would not even lift up his eyes to heaven, but beat his breast, saying, God, be merciful to me, a sinner. I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, but the one who humbles himself will be exalted. You don't get to judge other people, whether they're Christians that are struggling, people that are sick. They actually said that they didn't need any of that stuff, like marijuana or antibiotics, or basically that's the way I heard it. They didn't need that because of their faith in God. I said, so basically, are you telling every sick person that they don't have faith in God? That's wrong. And if you think you're going to get raptured with that holier than thou attitude, I can promise you, you're not. You don't get to look down on others. People that get taken up were looking up. They weren't putting themselves on pedestals. Do you realize that there are people struggling with alcoholism that are so terrified to talk to any Christian or anybody because they know they're going to be looked down on, yet they want to know about God. They just don't need to be judged. They need to be encouraged. They need to say, you can do this, you can get through this, you can overcome this. Not, well, if you had enough faith in God, then maybe. You can't call yourself a decent person, much less a decent Christian when you talk or look at other people like that. So just stop it. Humble yourself. There is nobody better than you. There's nobody less than you. We're all brothers and sisters. And the ones that fail the race, I feel sorry for each and every single last one of them. I don't sit there and go, well, see where you went. No. Because those aren't just some people. Those are people you grew up with down there. Those are people you knew, okay? Some of them are your family members. They're not just some people. They are people, just like you. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God, okay? So don't put yourself on a level with God. Nobody's holier than him. Check yourself, all right? That's all I want to say.